This week in Overwatch.
I never wanted
Lord,
to
have mercy on my soul.
I want to with Halloween mercy.
Man, that's fat, son.
So I figured the tens of you watching this video probably already know all about Overwatch's latest Halloween update. It honestly fucking hurts. As expected, the update has revealed the addition of new Halloween-themed crates, containing things like Pumpkin Man, Pregnant Pig Man, and the childbearing hips of a literal goddess. But besides the important model contributions to Source Filmmaker, the most interesting aspect of this update is undoubtedly the new addition of Junkenstein's Revenge. Initially I had thought to make a guide detailing the game mode and how best to beat it, but I figure many other people have already done just that. Shit. So instead, I'd like to focus on the significance of this overall update, and how it affects the future of Overwatch in comparison to other FPS games in the genre. So, not only does this new PvE Horde mode revive the player base for Overwatch's previously dead Brawl mode, but by nature, it also gives players a nice alternative to, say, repeatedly getting crushed by Koreans in PvP matches.
Was it Korean?
Yeah.
God damn it, Jay.
Don't fucking blame me.
Fucking you. You're a Korean dog.
Yeah, Korean.
Well, why couldn't you be all Koreans, man?
Why
There's
can't,
four
you be
Koreans.
why can't you be the better Korean?
But that's not the best part.
Oh, I've heard Anna.
Oh no!
I was like, if I stand still, he's probably heal me.
It's not my fault. In the current age of forcible microtransactions and DLC money grubbing,
Money.
I have to give Blizzard credit for providing all of this Halloween content for the low price of... what? Free? That can't be right. In all honesty, I've been conditioned by Valve to expect these kind of events to require an additional purchase of, say, a Battle Pass, Operation Pass, or ticket of some kind. Needless to say, I was pleasantly surprised to find that they included all of this content free of charge. Well, besides the $40 required for the base game itself.
How do I get up there? Do I do a steeple right away?
As soon as you... and then so we can pick off the bomb, dude.
You got it. Go.
Oh, who hit him? Who hit? Oh god, he's killed! Who did? No!
Who did that? That was me, I'm sorry.
Why? You're Hanzo! You had to aim for that then. What do you...
Fucking A, man. Go.
Now, while there have been other themed brawl modes provided for free, like Lucio Ball, in comparison, Junkenstein's Revenge seems to be a very well crafted and quality update. You can tell that Blizzard actually put in some time creating the game mode. It's okay. I consider it a win just to watch her. As not only does it provide new assets in the form of Zomnics and Zombardiers, but it also provides expanded insight to the Overwatch universe, with new voice lines, narration, and specific character interactions. So I would say that this new game mode has definitely had more work done on it than, say, replace rocket cars with Lucios. With that said, obviously the concept of a PvE Horde mode is nothing new. In fact, I would be surprised if Blizzard didn't draw heavy inspiration from TF2's themed updates. What with Overwatch releasing comic strips and technically reimagining Man vs. Machine for their own story universe. In the world of video games, there's always been a blurred line between inspiration, imitation, and plagiarism. But even so, Overwatch is different enough to avoid any legal trouble, and has at least put in the effort to make their game different and distinct. Plus, unlike many other inspired arena shooters, Overwatch does actually seem to be living up to the premise of TF2 Killer. I mean, since last I checked, Overwatch has already killed once.
And the monster fed, just as he's created.
By that I mean they straight up murdered Battleborn. Although, to be fair, that was partly Gearbox's own fault. Look guys, who cares about gameplay? We modeled the character after Brianna, woo! Look, Overwatch is doing gangbusters in Asia, specifically China and Korea, as it overtakes League of Legends in netcafe popularity. But how popular is it? This popular. Regardless, the game is doing equally as well in the States, and has probably already surpassed TF2 in terms of active players. But TF2 is still alive, for now. In conclusion, since my last Overwatch video, my overall concerns for Overwatch's longevity have all but been quashed. If Blizzard continues to roll out quality content for the low price of free, I don't see the game's player base declining anytime soon. As much as I hate to admit it, Blizzard seems to be doing a far better job at managing their flagship FPS than Valve has for both TF2 and CSGO. Well, I mean, besides the whole Sombra shenanigans. As for TF2, well, their Halloween updates have all but stagnated, generally repeating similarly styled events for items that have since, unfortunately, become untradeable. But to be fair, TF2 has been the king of its kind for around 9 years, so can't really blame them for getting old. CSGO, on the other hand, well, our Halloween updates are usually things like Spooky Chicken, Halloween Mask, and Ghost. I never wanted to breed with anyone more than I want to with Halloween Mercy. That perfect, curvy body. Those bountiful breasts. The childbearing hips of a literal goddess. It honestly fucking hurts.